Sorry, just to clarify, Marist, of course, scored 5 more, also conceded 5 more, having played 4 more games. So it's a tight league, might only be 5 teams, but all the stats stack up. If Thistle won their next 4 games, depending on other results, of course, they'd find themselves right up there in contention, you'd have to say. Really challenging set of circumstances this week with the postponements for Thistle. So it's their first home game today, and while we're at it, amiss of me to not wish you all a happy Matariki. I hope you're all enjoying the holiday and embracing it as you would any public holiday, and appreciate the reasons for it rather than just taking the day off work. Because if you don't want to acknowledge them, you should probably get back on the tools, to be honest, shouldn't you? As Ewer now looks to go around Borsor, but that's not going to happen. Those are the long legs. A strong frame. Borsor keeps it in. A little bit of guilt when he was requesting the corner there. Perhaps knew that he took the last touch. So again, Matariki to you with a foul on the edge of the area there. No whistle from the Niven. What I'm trying to lead to is to let you know that there's another home game on Sunday where Tairāwhiti make the trip up. Not sure what condition State Highway 2 is in, but it's obviously open in that Marist are here today. Unless, of course, they flew, they might have. Jaded Shaw at the back. Finds Erskine, one of the regular centre-backs for Marist, out on the left. So we get into the middle stages of the first half here. Here's Hughes in the middle. Royston now looks long. Ewer was offside on that occasion. Shaw with the throw has Cowan in space in the middle. He's got Rumere who's beat the offside trap. Bearing down dangerous here on Stuart Hill, and the flag's gone up from Griffin. Operating, of course, to the wait and see. It might be interesting to watch that one back. Maybe a little fortunate there, the home side. If Rumere picked up the ball probably just in front of the Vicky Collier Property Brokers billboard there. Not to worry. One just evading David Salmon in the middle for that man Borsor again to pick it up. Credit where credit's due. A good non-handball there from referee Chris Niven. Of course, these days have to be making your body unnaturally bigger unless it directly leads to a goal. There's Rumere's run again, just that angle at the last moment. Looks to cut onto his right. Baple does well to block it. Thompson does equally well to get a boot on the awkward ball coming down from the skies. Here's Ruma there, looks to shoot here surely. He's danced around a couple and given Baple the chance to recover. Really needed to pull the trigger there. Royston, who's crept away from Erskine. Apologies to Jake if it's her skin, but we'll run with Skine for now. There's Royston inside. Looks to go underneath, but Ewer's too far away from him for that to work. Marist calm things down now, but looks like that Rumere outlet really is the meal of choice today. And it's gone back and it's got tighter and tighter, and that one's gone out for a corner. Just managed to sneak my way into the comment section as this corner comes over. So we'll see how this one plays out before addressing some of the matters at hand. It's Noon on the near post with the clearance, has Sporeforth. He's going to run with it. Somerton, acres of space if he can slip him. Sporeforth here, he's just got to hold his run. It's wider and wider and still manages to find him on the left. That's a great ball from Sporeforth. Here's Somerton, cutting and under attention from Bossel. He's wriggled through. And just the numbers there were against Somerton on that occasion. Benema does well to hold possession, and Cowan jacks up young Corey Thompson in the middle there. He's now broken his ankles on the turf. Sporeforth acquainting himself with Cowan again and manages to find himself with a yellow card. Just through the wonders of modern technology, we'll pick up the replay while the admin's going on the pitch. It's just straight in the back from Sporeforth, as you saw. So Sporeforth again getting in. Cowan lifting a toe potentially, and he's looks like he's hurt him there. Opportunity to take the replay in there. And the keener viewers amongst us will remember there was a certain man who made a challenge on one of Gisborne Thistle's favourite sons, Anda Batarita, who may be taking in this coverage as he tries to keep the swelling down on his knee from the same player making a very similar challenge in a very similar area of the pitch, where they know that a free kick is not going to cause any bother. But as we mentioned before, he's a very experienced man. He can do a backflip, so credit where credit's due as always, but that's no reason to be stamping on people, which he's done, and he's now off the field. So you'd think assistant referee Griffin has seen what's going on there. He's given the advice to Cowan. Cowan in the back of his mind here will know what he's done there. You can watch the replay back. You're not going to be able to zoom it necessarily, but it's the type of challenge that's going to leave a mark on someone, and it's the type of challenge that if you had the technology that you'd see, it's definitely worth a watch again. Very interesting to watch the replay on that one. I would encourage you all to. I would encourage you to put a bit of zoom on the screen. So that makes matters even more interesting here. That's the experienced man. If you consider that a change, that's 7 changes now, so there's only 4 players. on the field the last time Marist absolutely dispatched Thistle, to be fair, away. For Thistle, that is. Real game changer. What you now want to be careful of is the leveller coming back the same way. So Thistle players need to know here to really have their heads screwed on and don't give any chance for that make-up call to come back the other way. So it'll be interesting to see how Marist do things now. Looks like Rumadi's dropped back into midfield, unless he's just lurking there, which is every chance. Sporforth needs to be very careful. Here's Land now. Sickmott struggles to grab his footing. Could Thistle grow a leg with that player off the field? It's the explorative ball there from Sporforth. He's come across and it's a free kick to the Thistle. Could be forgiven for thinking that it's a away game with the type of feedback coming from the crowd. Jaden Shaw's come through across Ewer there. Somerton and Sporforth, watch out for the arm wrestle here to see who's going to be taking this one. Somerton, of course, will be looking to extend his lead on the Golden Boot. No Mason Charlton today for Marist, who's sitting on 9 goals so far for the season. Somerton on 10. Somerton having played 4 less games, and he's relinquished control of this one to Sporforth, who surely must shoot from here, looking at the top right. Goes to the bottom right, and it's a sharp save from Hayward, who have been unsighted behind the wall there. Here's Aitken. Royston does well to track. It's Hughes or Jenkins looking to patrol the middle now. So looking like almost a 3-3-3 here for Marist. Thompson does well. So does Napoleon Minshall there. There's Baple with time to turn. That's Shaw again going in heavy on you. He wants to be careful. Smith now. Hickmott's underneath. Collision with Land there. Nevin will be looking to dish the cards out there. And you'd hope that's the make-up call. But you never know. This will need to be careful now. Again, ball bouncing into the area, anything like that. Referees are humans and things play on their mind. Whether the call was rightly or wrongly, you get a lot of feedback from people that are definitely willing to open their mouths, but not often willing to lend their hands and feet to any cause. It's a great last-ditch stave there from Stuart Hill. It's bounced off, looked like the chest of Noon, who's played an excellent ball into Sporforth here. Comes Hughes coming over, does well in the challenge. Here's Thompson. Sporforth underneath. Royston popping up on the left-hand side of the field after the break. Thistle really want to start throwing themselves into things here. They need to not let Marist settle with the numerical disadvantage. So with one less player often comes a lot more effort individually. Thompson needs to not worry about that. And possibly not listen to the encouragement coming for a display of petulance. He's a well-raised child though, so you won't be seeing too much more of that from Thompson. Stuart Hill clears on the left. It's good distance on it. Awkward in the setting sun. Here's Aitken now. Salmon looks to dip a toe in there, but possession held by Vinshaw. 100% the best haircut in the league. No contest. Spape will need a clear early. Erskine does well. Perhaps it's like saying Gisborne and Gisborne. If you're saying it by itself, it's Erskine. If you're saying it in combination with something else, it's Erskine. Here's Land settling things through. April looking for Eura in the middle there. Land has found himself central as Sporforth sitting at left back. Noon does well to pick out Somerton and acres of space, only runners ahead of him. He's got Royston to his left, tries to go through the middle. And Sporforth's got to be careful there. Heading in like that, not too dissimilar to the challenge that's come in from Cowan, who now joins us in the grandstand of all places in his capacity as assistant coach. Smith now has limited his spin. Stuart Hill's quickly off his line to see the danger, but it's a go from Smith from distance. Looking to join the list of players who have scored from that distance. Cowan now making his way into the grandstand of all sorts. Looking to find a sympathetic ear in it first as the corner comes in. Oh, and it's a great strike from Hickmott to give Marist the 1-0 lead. So the team with 10 are the ones that have gone ahead. Absolute scenes as the opposition captain, who's been red carded, joins the Renter crowd in the stands. And at that very moment, perhaps that's leadership. Here's Royston now. Almost worth sending a microphone down to the left to hear the war stories coming out now. So the big voice you'll hear is that of Palmerston North Marist captain and assistant coach, Adam Cowan, who's going to be vocal from the stand now. He's got an army of Gisborne United supporters with him who will look to produce the volume. And it's the home side with the numerical advantage who are a goal down. Here's Shaw now, wandering through from the back. Euro looks to win then. He's done well to put the pressure on. Here's Somerton picking it up inside his attacking half. Got Land outside of him. To get that ball over, looks to thread the needle through to Ewer. And this is where the numbers should show for Thistle if they can shift the ball around. Royston gets one into the far post. Just a little bit much on it. Here's Hayward showing his experience in taking his time over the goal kick. Noon wins one in front of Rumere, sets off on his own voyage. As Royston gives it back as instructed. As he looks to turn the screws now, Ryan Noon. Thistle's most experienced player in terms of level on the pitch. And though he's only in his early 20s himself, manages to win that challenge there, and he's really starting to get into his work now. Looking to supply the area on that occasion. Here's Bossor. Maple wins that one, and Royston tries to get around Shaw but can't on that occasion. Minshall looks to get inside Venema, slips to the room there. Stuart Hill, a fantastic save at that far post, body on the line. He'll be okay, he won't carry on. Unfortunately, Niven has blown the whistle, so he does need to stop it. Just wonder if the feedback in the background comes through over the effects microphone, but not sure what they expected Niven to do there. He's blown his whistle, so the game has to stop. You can't just say cancel the whistle, never mind, pretend you didn't hear it. He's blown his whistle. Stuart Hill did want to play on, but Niven was operating in his own best interests. Tough task refereeing. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. And the rewards are almost purely intrinsic. There's Minshall versus Venema. Thompson tracks and gets a boot, and he's done well. Stuart Hill needs to watch the spin here. And he's had to do that. Stuart Hill. Perhaps time for a challenge to you if you're here, you're watching this coverage and you're in Gisborne and you've got no real excuse to not be here. You know, there's nothing actually stopping you from coming down. It would be great for it to be able to feel like a home game for the home side. Need some vocal support to arrive from the grandstands. When the shout for handball in the area is the only thing you can hear, you really know that there's some interesting individuals populating the Tairawhiti. As Aitken goes underneath, and there's two offside players there. And that flag stayed down on that occasion, which is interesting here. It's a great save from Stuart Hill. He's blasted it straight at him, but done well to hold his nerve. And perhaps another make-up call there. Hickmett's grown a leg of his own after scoring a worldie of a goal. There's Venema, a little trick there to evade the rumor there. He's done exceptionally well. Nonchalant.
I'm having kittens over here.
There's Summerton across the top of the area, trying to find land. Maple with the bunt, that's probably going to draw a free kick again. Second offensive foul for Thistle today. Showing good aggression at the top end of the pitch. Here we go, moment of truth. Humidty's away on the left-hand side. Stuart Hill's found the deck and he's blasted it into the side netting, while of all things, the opposition captain and assistant coach, who has been sent off, is sitting with the Gisborne base supporters who are supporting Palmerston North End, watching a replay of the red card he's received as we lead into half-time, which is a thing of beauty. So here at half-time, we're ALH Gisborne Thistle 0, Palmerston North Marist 1. Take a breath and see you all in 10 minutes or so.
Nah, it was just that footy,
Good to see you, Russ. Hey, Ray. How are you? Oh, good, bro. Yeah. We've already got a kid now. And we were in the handle it last year on the body and stuff. Pretty low. Oh, pretty low. There's nothing like this like Poverty Bay Rugby. That's one of the ones like it should probably be a win. That's one of the ones that goes to like BIR or something like that. That's exactly the situation. Because then there's when you slow it down, happens and it looks like it's going to explode. Balls and ball for that. And come and kick the ball too. I don't know if that makes sense.
Let's continue. Have a good night.
Let's see. Oh, I'm going back up to Victoria on Monday. Yeah, they got told to get a ball on.
turn on the microphone on?
Hmm? I don't know.
There's two, right?
Not in there. Yes, it's still on. I think you turned it off.
I'll turn this on. But I'm going to see if that guy comes back up and let's see if I get him on the microphone.
Which guy?
You should have been last week in Gisborne when you got him Gisborne.
They're trying to give me shit, but I'm still playing. Hey.
Yeah, always good to watch the game. I'm allowed. I'm going to get kicked out.
Just I'll move for you, but hey, absolute scenes of children's organization. I'm not sure if it's a teaching misinterpretation. PK says something. Changing half time for Thistle.
Yeah. Fuck it. Yes, bro, yeah.
Anyway, you see kind of myself in the end, Jimmy, is there any chance of getting the see how we get a world of opportunity there. 23. That's a big shift. Just been assured that we're better today. It's a man who's played every single position on the field, apart from in goal for Thistle. And Summit's in that one. You're close attention to the Thistle. Eventually now bringing it
Posted up in the corner. Damo celebrating the stop.
Looks like seeing you were dropping into the midfield, obviously that's the left-hand side.
I watched it like an hour ago. I was like, no, I was thinking like, got a chair out, like, no. Yeah, I got it.
It's a full front. Into the area and stay with you. Long up the line. Good save on the line.
Here we go.
Hey, buddy! Go down low! Go, Jacob! Zach, just hold!
Team Gisborne, I support them. We know them. We know how this It's so defined. It's not the
Shimmy from shore is found on the inside. The charity benefits
Yes. Can you hear him now? Can you hear him now?
Go in, Jack.
Did you turn on your thing? Oh, it's on.
Might have microphone issues. Looks like substitution here for Palmerston North Marist. It's Jake Erskine making way for Shaybo. Looks like he's going to be a straight switch there, staying on the same side.
No drinking and driving, eh?
Venner making the clearance on that occasion.
Take it up.
Open it, open it, open it.
Long throw from Hickmott, has Minchell in the corner. The Venema wins out on that one. Looks up the line and it's kept in again by Hickmott. Rumiri on the ball now. Gets around Venema. Past Noon, but not beyond Baple. This one's come back out to Hickmott again. Ewer throws himself in front of the ball. Smith manages to just time his re-entry into the game, and as it goes, he's going to be wide of the right post. Just to paint a picture here, we've still got some inspection of the red card. The inquiry continuing, unless it's just analysis here. Got assistant referee on the far side there, Sandbrook with the flag up.
Hey, you got ice on the wrong ankle.
A confusion here as we get back underway. Seems like a day for it. Thistle looking to build again from the boggy corner. Childers Road swamp down there. Moon looks at Summerton, that one's just skewed off for the throw. Strong there, Noon has Summerton, but bounce just evades him. Here's Summerton in the middle, has it at his feet. Ewer inside of him. substitute from Smith, but manages to find Royston out on the left-hand side. Play just breaks down there for the Thistle. Just over half an hour to go here at Childers Road Reserve. Still Palmerston North, Marist 1. Now, the Remedies just gone straight around Venema, under Stuart Hill and in at the far post. With a 2-0 lead to Palmerston North Marist. Yeah, merry band of non-travelling supporters is absolutely delighted. So Gisborne Thistle, a bit of work to do. The hill just got that little bit climbing, not quite a mountain yet, but definitely going to need to find a bit of inspiration here in that last half hour. It's Minshall now having a go from distance again, seeing Stuart Hill high off his line. That shows that class of Rumeri, eh? And Marist will be more than delighted to have him back amongst their side for the end of the season. And it has to be said, this is a half-strength team that they've brought up, that full-strength team with plenty of rounds to go. And the addition of Michael Bosso at the back, they could be looking to stay on top of that table. Might just see it as a mere blip last week. Just going to take the moment to search into the tribe app though, because there's a certain feeling in me about the Palmerston North United side that they should have played Marist several occasions this season. So we'll see. We'll take the opportunity with the, was the opportunity with the ball out of play. But we're going to try and load the app there. It's Bossor there. Loose one for Hickmott. Land's got the ball at his feet, goes around. Looks for Somerton in the middle. He's got a knee in the back on that occasion. Hayward's come out and killed him, and that's the penalty for the home side. So if not the first contact on Somerton, definitely the second one. Hayward's come through at the back of Smith there. Here's Thistle's chance to get back into the game. So just to confirm, team in second place at the moment, even though home is home really, because Palmerston North United playing at Memorial Park there in Palmerston North. At home, a 6-0 win over Palmerston North Marist and away a 2-0 win. So the form side Palmerston North United, Marist the ones looking to hold on to that lead with the games in hand. Somerton standing over a penalty at the moment for the Thistle, looking for his 11th goal of the season as the current golden boot for the team in last place. Slots it with ease and got Somerton trying to get the ball back off Hayward. He's picked up a yellow card of his own there. It's just adding to the experience here. Can't say it's not value for money with the entertainment. So the young lad there just trying to show his enthusiasm to get the ball and get back on with it. Good to see the support coming in from Cody Buck, one of our regulars. So here we go, your ALH Gisborne Thistle 1, Palmerston North Marist, with 10 players too. Georgia Harvey's beneath us, looking to get involved in the action. Here's Minshew now, marauding with a huge touch into the area, and Thompson tracking back sharply. Stuart Hill coming off his line. Thompson with the block, full credit to the young man there. That's absolute effort and energy. Spapel going underneath, and Smith has light touch. He's bowed that one up. So a bit of spice coming in here towards the end. Definitely needed the goal for Thistle. Smith offside there. Does well to hurdle above Stuart Hill. And it's a substitution for Gisborne Thistle here. Looks like Sam Royston, who will be making way. And the people have got what they want. It's Ryan Noon making his way from centre back to striker. And Macaulay's going to come on here for Thistle. And that's one of the things that Noon does bring to the side, the ability to play at the back and up top. Here's Macaulay coming through, getting their early touch. So they're going to be trying to get that ball to the number 6 up front for Thistle. Here's Noon's first touch up top. Looking like action here for Thistle. Somerton's on the left, and you can see the energy just rise here. Somerton looking to find the man in the middle. It's a corner for Thistle, and look for Noon to rise to this. As well as Macaulay, some tall timber coming through. Marist have got the personnel to match here with Bossor looking to dominate. They don't have the leap of Adam Cowan defensively or the organisation here, so will the class of Melvin Rumere be enough to see Marist through here, or is the pressure going to mount from the home side? Good ball into the middle, it's straight to the hands of Hayward though. A bit of a bump going on here. A little bit going on there.
What's he talking to him before though? I have the ball.
Right, he's probably asking what did he do?
Scenes here at Childers Road Reserve today. You've it's almost show us something we haven't seen before territory, when there's all sorts of things going on. You'd have to come down and be in the crowd to really experience what it's like to take in a Gisborne Thistle home game. First one of the 2023 season. Here's Minchell dangerous. Macaulay gets the partial block here, and that's gone through to Stuart Hill. He's got Somerton early. Noona's right up high, looking to make the run. He's not going to get that past Bossor there. Read that one very well. You can see the lift in Somerton though, relishing the opportunity to play beside Noon up top. And it's Hughes/Jenkins who's made this one through into the area. Macaulay holds his space, and it's a third for Palmerston North Marist. Fielding's favourite son, Zach Hughes, getting through there. So it's just getting that lead extended again for Palmerston North Marist. What else could go on today? And it's a second yellow here for Corey Thompson. Something that isn't going to be seen before. There must have been something said by the young man there for him to be taking an early shower.
We can say about the first red card. How much you getting? Say the same thing about the first red card.
So we don't know what's happened there, but a certain aspect of levelling the scores here, you would say. Extremely hard to concentrate with some of the interesting comments coming in from the surroundings here. Maybe it'll be watched back and they can hear themselves. Here we go here, and there's an elbow thrown there by Bo. Incredibly interesting environment here at the moment. Thanks to Rangai Media, where it's all captured on camera. Tough job refereeing, has to be said. Often quite a lot like babysitting, to be fair. Cheeky little go from Aiken from distance there. Of course, Aiken doesn't normally get a run when they're at full strength, and he's done well to put his case forward today. One's got away from Venomer on that occasion. It's Minshaw. Now it's very looking to turn the screws. Be another one in the collection here. Venomer, the latest to enter the book.
That was an offside.
So Marist with a short corner effectively here. It's like Elijah Smith standing over this one. Punch from Stuart Hill at the near post there. Hickmott does well to get his crossover there, and Nick lands in good position, but he's done that calf again by the looks of it. Feels sorry for the man. Still there, winning the ball on one leg. The size of the heart of the man. We've seen it all today, and we're going to see it all again on Sunday. Still a good 20 minutes in this one. Here's Hayward looking to go long. Just skewed that one a little bit. There's Bogue again in with the extended arm. There's Noon. Challenger's starting to fly in. Very disjointed fixture at the moment. Bodies everywhere. Minshaw's offside there and the flag's up sharply. Good save from Stuart Hill nonetheless. Assistant referee Sandbrook trying to insist that the kick is taken from the spot, but no bother there. As the sun starts to dip here behind the grandstand. Feel the loss in temperature for sure. What was a day for shorts is no longer. That one's gone through the gap. How Nick Land is still managing to move is the ninth wonder of the world. Here's Hughes / Jenkins. The Rumiri ahead of him gets around McCauley with the one touch, but it's too big and Venema picks that one up. Clears down the barrel and Noon does well to win that one and read it. Salmon now for Maple, who's got Smith ahead of him, who's fast but probably not fast enough to catch up with that one. Of course, Thistle, 2 suspended players of their own today, and Hugo Elwood and Campbell Hall. I look forward to including those two for Sunday. The old Tilly substitution going on there. Here's McCauley with the hacky sack move. Noon holding it up. Next little contest to watch. We've seen the result of the first one between Sporforth and Cowan, but now the one to watch will be Noon and Bogue. Not to mention Noon and Hayward. Smith with the throw, has Ewer inside. Free kick for the Thistle there, Aitken holding back Ewer. Something that probably needs to be mentioned here for Thistle, you've seen a few players going down stretching. It's their first game in probably a month due to a varied set of circumstances. Sam's deliveries ended up with Venema at the far post there. That one's gone for a corner. Keep your eyes on number 6, Ryan Noon here for Thistle. See him at the top of the area now. This is his currency here at corners. Salmon can get a bit of air on this and keep it away from Hayward. We'll be looking to get that big head of Noon onto it. It's done well here. It's a good punch from Hayward. Here's McCauley. Minchell does well to win that contest. Newell manages to wrestle his man to the ground on that occasion. There's Bossall standing over this one. Goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. His touch isn't quite right, but manages to put up the defensive bomb. Land winning the header on that occasion. There's Smith dancing through. Has a go from a tight angle, but it's straight over the crossbar there. Here's Thistle assistant coach Fletcher, Stuart Hill, playing that one through to his brother. Noon, a tight little touch there, puts away Smith, and he'll look to get back inside here. Only Summerton available in the centre now. It's a good tackle from Bogue. This time now a substitution. Looks like David Salmon making way. And Ashley McMillan coming onto the field. Assistant referee Griffin, Gardner Griffin I should say, making sure it's all above board. Smith goes long into the area. Here's McMillan. Going to let one fly from the edge. Smith does well again to interrupt Aiken there, but it's found Rumiri on the left. Angled ball into Minshaw. And McCauley there to pick up the pieces. So we've now got the two red-carded players joining us in the grandstand. Thompson to my right and Cowan to my left. Distinct lack of eye contact from either. Although Cowan focusing on his coaching duties from the top here. So I don't believe he'd want to be on the microphone anyway. Here's Minchell now getting around and goes to chip. Stuart Hill's the latest with the cramp. Be 3 or 4 of the Thistle players, just showing that the lack of matches that they've played. Credit where credit's due here, just while we see whether Stuart Hill's going to hold up. This, with no exaggeration, a quarter of this pitch has been underwater for the bulk of the year so far. And down in this closest corner to us, looks to have held up very, very well. You can see a bit of dead grass there, but no puddles and no significant rain, if any, forecast until Sunday, so should be good for the next fixture. But we're still in this one. Here's Somerton coming through now. McMillan looks to have a go from distance. Here's Hayward now with the goal kick. Oscar Smith emerges from the... Or is it not? Oscar Smith is on the field. Someone's emerged from the bushes behind. Potentially Sam Royston still in full kick. Here's Ewer. Just had to put the brakes on there in front of Shaw. He does well to weave his way through the midfield. Find Elijah Smith on the right. There's a Hickmott rather, sorry. Bodies everywhere. It's a real fluid formation that Marist are playing. There's Rumiri now. So 10 minutes to play here. ALH Gisborne Thistle need 2 goals for the point. Sneaky little hat trick perhaps for someone would bring 3. It's been a long range Steinlager gone from the top of Childers Road grandstand right down to the side. Here's Smith looking to break through Bogue, wants to keep the pressure on there. Bossel now on the ball, no pressure on him. Deep cross has Hughes underneath Mitchell Stewart-Hill, but Stewart-Hill holds his composure there to hold that one. There's Baple now, has Noon on the inside, holds his shape and goes underneath to Smith, but couldn't manage to get that one at his feet on that occasion. Just a team that turn the screws very fast, Marist. It'd be interesting to have seen the fixtures between them and Palmerston North United, who of course lost to Gisborne United in the final of the Federation Cup last year as Palmerston North End, but it's almost exactly the same lineup. And this, of course, is a game that probably Thistle, if they don't come away with the result here, had the opportunity to for sure. So a league where anything can happen this year. Here's Mitchell again from distance. If we can just get some acknowledgement from Central Football Chief Operations Manager Donald Piper chiming in on the comments section about the mention of the pitch before. Sorry, just looking through those comments, some of them are great, of course. You got your regulars like PK, you got your future Gisborne Thistle player Jacob Haynes, you got the regular and Cody Buck being nice and positive. Except for that last little stab at PK there. Know your role, Cody. Summerton's a magic feat there on the left-hand side. Here's Marist now, again just controlling that tempo. Assumedly intentionally. You can see the real spread of players on the pitch. Keeping the game nice and big. The offside flag's gone up, but won't be stopped for that. It's Macaulay with an exceptional ball through to Smith on the right-hand side there. Gets inside him, there's Bogue working through. Illumity now will look to travel. It's gone in and outside of Macaulay. It's Smith free at the far post and he's gone the little chip and it's off the upright. Challenge coming in there from McMillan as a bit of life advice comes in from Rent-A-Crowd. You can just see the look of regret creeping into Cowan's face. The company might have chosen to keep there. Substitution for Gisborne Thistle here. It's a first team debut for Te Tairāwhiti. Good to see the young man making his way onto the field, one for another. Product of the Matt the Asset Harvey School of Development. His first touch is going to be with a throw. You just got to hope that both feet stay on the ground here. Macaulay looking to build through Veneman now at the back. It's Noon deep. Uses Veneman again. Summerton's found his way to the middle. One couldn't quite be underneath to Nicholas Land. Just a bit loose, really does look like it's been a bit of a pre-season match for Thistle, and it is difficult again for them after having not played for so long. And of course, playing the first 7 matches of the season away from home. Really has been a bit of a hospital pass this season for them. Let's get into the final minutes here. So Rumidi on the right has Jenkins inside. Wiedeper does well to shield that one for Stuart Hill. Here's Smith and acres of space on the right-hand side. You've just got to be careful of the sinkholes. Moon looks to go underneath. Hayward took that one almost for a corner, but not quite. Here's Somerton now, looking for the fast stick. He's got land there, but beaten to it on that occasion by Hickman. McCauley with the throw. That's Land who'll look to spin. He's got Ewer inside of him. Getting through 90 minutes today by the looks of it, Ewer. Has the go from distance, and it's looking in the top corner. That's a wonder strike from Dave Ewer. Really impressive. Giving Thistle that chance to get back into the game. There's going to be injury time. And a couple of minutes to play here. All sorts of comments coming through from the side. We've seen where it's coming from, don't worry. Stand down, nothing to see here. Just another mouth on the sideline. So 3-2, ALH Gisborne Thistle looking to finish with a wet sail, you would say here. Marist looking to kill it off the shore. Squeaky bum time for the visitors. Travelled through with 13 players. Lost one of them, used one of the substitutions. Good to see the energy from Thistle here, really looking like they want to be taking something from this game, and a point would be a huge result for the home side after everything they've been through this season. So Wiedeper looking to keep it. McCauley now has Land outside him. He's asking a lot from the guy on one leg. An absolute trooper. Good bits coming in on the sideline here. Smith can hold on to possession here. Oh, Wiedeper, where's that one in the mush? But almost managed to keep possession. Crawley brings that one down, he's inside. Looks to go around Minshew. Wrestles his way around then and bundles it through to Somerton, who's touched from behind there by Aiken. And here's Thistle's chance to get some numbers into that box. We're into referee's time. Jacob Haynes with the comment of the day, absolutely. You're not wrong, buddy. You can see those numbers at the far post there. Come down to this with Thistle. If they can score here, they'll get something from the fixture. It's lofted into the area. It's not past. Looks like Shea Bogue at the bottom there. McCauley's going to need to catch up with him, which he has. Does well to win that one. And Bogue gets up and throws some hands. Niven's done well to keep the card in the pocket there. And it's the game that just keeps giving. It's the Rumidi unmarked at the penalty spot. He's been given too much space there. And he's fired wide again. Stuart Hill gets this. This one's got to go forward for Thistle. And beaten by the whistle, but an exciting finish to an exciting fixture here. It's good to have football back at Childers Road Reserve. And we can look forward to doing it all again on Sunday. We'll see you then.